I believe, I'm just going to give you my opinion, okay? This is my opinion. I believe that after things start to settle down a little, I believe that we will never go back to normal. So we're going to go to what I would refer to as a new normal. I don't believe that we will ever go back to a world pre COVID-19. And I'll explain in more detail in just a moment. I believe that most businesses who survive, which survive, and many will not, most that survive will need about a decade to actually recover, if not more. The number of restaurants that you will never see again, ever, for the rest of your life, that number is staggering. And that's just in the restaurant industry. What this has done is destroyed major pockets of the world economy. And it's destroyed those pockets forever and made a huge forever impact on those certain segments of our world economy. To give you an example, most restaurants in the United States, most restaurants have about two days of cash on hand to run their business. So they can survive without no business about 2, maybe 3 days. That's the majority of restaurants in the United States. When we go outside of the United States, it's probably day to day. An amazing restaurant, a super successful restaurant, will have about 2 weeks of cash on hand before they're basically flat and in need of help. And those are amazing restaurants. And then the super, super, super wealthy restaurants have about several months. So if we think about a pandemic that has put businesses in the balance of survival for 2 months, 3 months, and levels will never really reach where they were for years to come, you can put all of this together and see that we will not go back to normal. It is impossible. Impossible. So I don't want this to be a depressing message. I just want to be real. I need you to be realistic. I need you to understand what we're in store for. So there will be no going back to normal. Businesses can't go back to normal. Restaurants will not go back to normal. Sporting events will never be the same or won't be the same for a very long period of time. The event business, where people gather in thousands and thousands of people at the same time, whether that's conventions or events, these things will never go back to normal again, never. So, what does this mean for us? It means that we will have to be selective in terms of where we play. We're going to have to be a little more selective in what we trade and where we play, where we place our funds, where we trade. And I'm here to help you do that. All right. So we will likely, instead of having every industry available to us to trade, we're probably going to lose some industries, drop some industries out of our sights, and focus exclusively on fewer industries to trade. Industries that are less hurt by this, industries that are not affected by this. And because the industry is going to shrink, the opportunity is going to expand. So instead of money being spread out over 2,000 industries, and now there's 1,000 industries, more money is going to be focused on a smaller number of industries, which basically creates more opportunity for us. So while this is overall a terrible thing for us, we're going to ultimately come out better than it was before as far as market movement and market opportunity is concerned. Let me know you understand so far. where I'm going with this and what the opportunity is for us. It's a dire message, but the opportunity for us can be huge.